Welcome. I'm Yita. Welcome to join live stream. Today, tea class, I'm very happy to share a very wonderful Chinese oolong. It's called, I don't know, have ever heard? Uh, it's Wuyi rock tea, 大红袍, red, big red rope. If you ever already try it, please share your precious tea experience in our comment. And this tea is professionally wrapped Vulcan package like this. With such a professional wrapped package, you can store over 4 years, 4 to 5 years. Now I'll take it. This tea has a great reputation in China, uh, thanks to its unique flavor and fragrance. I love the Da Hong Pao. It's my favorite oolong. That's great. This tea, first off, I will share some basic details about this tea. This tea is from China's Fujian province, north of Fujian province, also called Minbei Oolong. Min in Chinese language, it means Fujian province. Physically, you see, it has physically it has a dark color with beautiful bleachers, luster. Please look at a little bit the curve strip. This tea, China in into the different tea making process and the different oxidation level. We classify Chinese teas into 6 grades. So we have green tea, black tea, white tea, yellow tea, and dark tea, and this one and oolong. And we can say that oolong tea in among 6 grand category Chinese teas, oolong tea undergoes the most complicated tea making process. And also, this oolong was made uh, from the date of the mid of April, and until now, this is our first time to sell this tea. This is later on I will explain why when the tea is finished, it's done, it's finished, why we don't sell it directly. And before we go into the details about this 大红袍, in Chinese we say 大红袍. You can also call it red rope, the big red rope. Uh, Before we go into more details, first of all, I will show you a video about the whole process, tea making process. It's very interesting because this tea, even nowadays, this tea still almost remains the most traditional craftsmanship like 100, 200 years ago. Wuyi tea has over 15 steps process to finish it. Generally, they're made from mature tulips. Sorry, the Peru. Hello, hola. This is the first step withering. Gần như thuần đen rồi. This is called test to life, very interesting. This is called making green. Look at that. This is the tools they used in about 100 years ago. Hello. Hello. Hola. This is a typical characteristic of oolong, red edge and green leaves. This step it's called a fixation to prevent the tip of no continue to get oxidated. And this is the last. Generally, Wuyi roti takes too much, a lot of effort and time to finish a good quality. And uh, the last step, baking or roasting. This is very essential for the quality of the Wuyi roti in the late years. Again, now when the tea is finished, we have to do the professional tea action to guarantee the quality, which reaches a good level. It's done. Okay. Okay, this is the whole process, tea making process of what we roast tea. So in the video, this video almost about 3 years. This video almost show all the details about the whole making process, and keeps remains 15 completed process steps to finish the good Wuyi roti. So, hello, Ebra. Hello, good morning. Hello, Ola. And this tea, the tea we are sharing today, this is in Wuyi roti. Wuyi roti, this is the general name for the tea. For the this is the general tea, and in Wuyi roti, there are a lot of different virus types. The one we are sharing today, this is one of the most popular and the most famous is called the big rope. Big rope. It's a little bit um, literally you can go it. In Chinese we say 大红袍. This tea, just like what I explained, this tea was made in from the mid of April, going through 3 times baking, and until now, because why? We are in December, so means in almost 7 8 months. Because we have to wait, because just like what I say, the last step using the video, the Wuyi roti has to undergo a very special step. It's called baking, baking process. So it depends on different flavor, what kind of flavor the tea artisan like the most or the clients like most. It depends on different, so it requires different baking level and the baking level. So this tea has this tea has undergone 3 times baking, 3 times. And nowadays, when you after several almost 7 8 months, we say relaxing resting time, the baking aroma is almost slowly disappearing. So when you try this tea, you will not immediately taste or feel the baking aroma. For sure that Personally, also from the professional tea evaluation way, um, my opinion is that because this is a traditional we rock tea, for sure that just like the video experience must go through the baking process. However, if the baking process is too, the baking level is too strong, and it will probably cover the original taste and the flavor of tea, and that's why this tea, it was finished months ago, but we still wait for some months until now. When you try this tea, it's already present you the best flavor and the taste. Morning teas. Hello, hello, one. Hello. Uh, Now I will show you the tea ways I'll use in a live stream today. This tea is featured by its highly particular aromatic feature. So I'm just pick one. Besides this tea, the steeping time of this tea is very short. Water in and water out. And guy one is just a choice. And in Chinese tea ceremony, in most cases, we also need a fair cup. This is in China. In Chinese, we say "gong dao bei," and here's a very lovely red, um, very lovely, vibrant red kettle in the stove. This stove base actually is an alcohol lamp stove because why it's very suitable because we're indoors, so it's not so safe to use charcoal. Later on, I will show the details about this lovely, vibrant red on the stove to you both. Okay, now please zoom. 你不方便就给我，可以了。Hello, hola, hello, hello, Pan. This is how a curved strip with a beautiful luster. Uh, this tea, just like other Chinese oolong, it requires very high water temperature. Our best is just boiled water because high temperature can stimulate the tea fragrance from the tea leaves. And before we start our first infusion, um, there's some a preparation inevitable to follow. It's called preheating your teaware. Okay. Okay. To bring good this tea, honestly, this tea requires a certain brewing skill. So first thing we pay attention is the water, the tea to water ratio. Generally for Chinese oolong, I recommend you to use like 1 to 20. The tea I'm using here, the average sachet, this sachet is about 8 grams, and tea to water ratio 1 to 20. The guy I'm using today is about 150 ml. If you are just a new beginner, for sure you can appropriately decrease your tea to water ratio like 1 to 30, and the water temperature. The best temperature is just boiled water, and the sleeping time. Okay, here, please pay attention. The sleeping time must be short. Must be short. Like water in and just a few seconds. Within 10 seconds, water in and water out. Okay. Preheat to your fair cup as well. Is this method the same for all oolong tea? It depends on water temperature. Yes, almost same. Water temperature is always oolong required because oolong is characterized by its complex fragrance profile and the temperature, high temperature. With a high temperature you can have a better fragrance experience. Besides, the tea to water ratio is almost same, tea to water ratio 1 to 20. With such a tea to water ratio you can enjoy the oolong, the particular oolong flavor and taste to the fullest. For sure that depends on your personal preference as well. Uh, it's a short infusion time due to the strength of the tea leaves. Yeah, definitely. This tea, yeah, this oolong tea. First of all, use for such loose tea or loose tea. In our yeah, last week our live stream we shared oolong, a very fragrant oolong called Zhangping narcissus. That oolong is compressed oolong, so that's why the infusion time, the first infusion time is longer, much longer. However, for like Chinese phoenix, danchong is the same, water in and water out. Okay. And besides, generally, even for the local people from Wuyi Mountain, um, the teeth water ratio they even use even higher than like 1 to 15, 1 to 15, 8 grams for about 110 mil, very very high teeth water ratio. Uh, this is also relate. It relates to your personal preferred flavor. Like if you like very strong liquor, you like a strong liquor. Probably you can accept very strong tea. Uh, okay. Hmm. It's this tea is thi- this is the first time I'm present share this tea with you in our live stream. And smell. This step we call it shaking fragrance. The dry tea leaves gives off very uh, caramel aroma because this tea, just like what I explained, undergoes 3 times baking, 3 times enough baking. So my tea leaves still keep the roasting aroma. Looks very roasted. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well-bodied caramel, caramel aroma. Smells very savory, savory. For it depends on your personal habit. Generally the first I will raise this tea. I raise this tea, not the case because it's not clean. For sure that the tea we sure that under is made under very clean and hygiene condition. Generally, my experience is to I will tell you that. It's a little bit. You see, the water just boiled. This raising infusion, we don't drink it. Oh, how are you, sis? I'm doing great, thank you. For Wuyi tea, it depends on your personal habit. If you want, you can just directly bring without raising it. You don't drink it. Wow. Okay. Now we start our first infusion. Water in, water out. For the moment, water is ready. Just boil it. Water, even water in, water out. First of all, because this tea you see using rather high tea to water ratio, like 1 to 20, this intensity of this tea is strong. So that's why the tea to water ratio, the sipping time must be short. Second, this tea undergoes several times baking. In some ways, you can also to some words to say it more with the simple words. You can understand because tea has a better dissolution, so that's why the sleeping time must be short. 这样是，这样是，this is our first infusion. Please zoom. Yeah. The tea is really exotic. Yeah, especially for such loose tea, and I'll show you. And you see, because they are loose tea, it's not they are not they are not rolled or not very tightly rolled. It's kind of loose. That's why uh, sometimes when we without even in the case without introducing this tea to you, just look first of all when we look at the physical appearance of the tea, probably we can get something like for instance like this tea, the sleeping time must be short uh, because it's quite loose and it's easier to dissolve in water. Uh, wow, the fragrance is amazing. A very beautiful clarity and brightness, um, and intense amber color. Mm, looks very savory, especially the fragrance. Um, this is why in China there's a we say the destination of a Chinese tea is Wuyi road tea and the Chinese shengpu, because this tea, well, are very fully fragrant and well bodied, are very um, complex, the, a very complex fragrance of fruity and ripe, especially ripe fruity, and strong floral, flowery aroma. Uh, mm, very pleasant, ripe, fruity aroma, and the very light uh, cam- uh, caramel fragrance. Um, and fresh flowery aroma. That this tea. That's why this tea has such a reputation in China, especially is so much liked by experienced Chinese tea drinker because of very what we like is complex, and very complex, varied mixture, fragrance, fruity, flowery fragrance. And then now let me try it. Let me try it. Mm. Good. But in the case, gonna say, in the case if you never try try Chinese, probably will think that this tea it takes a little bit intense, strong. It's quite normal because first of all we use already high tea to water ratio. Here 1 to 20. The first sip is amazing and impressive. I will explain why. This tea, the palate, is fully flavored with a very varied fragrance. This is a general description for the features of this tea, and plus after drinking every sip, you will it will leave a lingering, long-lasting fragrance in your tongue. Moreover, this is why this tea we pick up the leaves in the mid of April, and the roti we finish in April, in May, and after this tea continue to undergo 3 times baking, very appropriately baking, because here we say baking, it's not a very simple thing. You imagine that we just make charcoal and then bake and dry it. It's definitely not. This is something only complicated because we first of all we have to check the artisans have to check the condition of tea leaves and the outside weather to decide how much charcoal we use and what we gonna use for this tea. So I'm telling you three baking process. This is not on this is not low baking level. However, now after several months, that's why I say this is my first time to introduce present this tea in our live stream of this year, because when something undergoes a baking process, you have to wait. You have to give the time to let the baking, the baking, because when you bake, it left a baking fragrance in the tea. You have to leave let the tea leave the tea, the baking aroma and the baking fragrance disappear, get out from the tea leaves. That's why it was finished couple months ago, a couple months ago. But however, we wait until the this is what we call fire baking flavor disappear. Fully well-bodied. So far, any questions? Now, when the tea gets warm, uh, the dominant fragrance is flowery, very fresh and complex flowery fragrance. Continue to boil out. If you have any questions, please share in our comment. By the way, this Wuyi rogue tea, do you know why we call it Wuyi? Wuyi, because it's from Wuyi Mountain, Wuyi City, just like Puer is from Puer City, the original producing area, and Rogue because this tea, yeah, now right now I'll show you a video, and you will see the tea cultivar, the tree is actually growing up on the edge of the stones, the rose. That's why we call it Wuyi Rogue tea. Flowery fragrance, yeah, flowery fragrance. Look at, see this wonderful natural landscape. This is also a very famous touristic spot. The tea leaves is growing up on such place. This place, first of all, high altitude, over 500 meters, and plus all year round. The tea garden is surrounded by mist and clouds. We always say, we in China, China will say high mountain produce better tea for some reasons. First of all, you see high mountain. This place is God given, has a God given geographical advantage. First of all, from the aspect of the soil, the soil of this place is very popular because if you just get the tulip, those tea cultivars grow up other place, it will not create such rich natural aromatic fragrance because we it's proof that the soil in this area, this region, this is what we call a gravel detritus, detritus gravel, sandy soil. Here I will share some data. So um, we, yeah, the detritus gravel soil. This is and with a slight acid level. This is excellent soil for the growth of a tea tree. And and the plus because this area is surrounded with mist and clouds, and thanks to when the growth of the tree requires abundance enough sufficient sunlight, but not so strong sunlight. because thanks to those clouds and mist, and it will create a natural diffuse reflection, and the light, such blue and purple light, is very helpful to for the growth of tea tree, especially for the synthesis of tea amino acids, and also natural aromatic substance. And uh, and such diffuse reflection is also very beneficial for the plant's carbon and the nitrogen metabolism. And those that's why once I'm sharing this information, probably you're not family, but I was telling something that this is place, this is a unique particular place for those tea cultures grows up. That's why those very rich, natural, uh, aromatic substances can be created on the tea leaves. So once if you take the tea leaves from here to plant outside, the flavor and the aroma will be changed. Okay, we continue. Water in, water out. So final questions. Uh, in China, that's why in China we always say high mountain produce, high mountain produce is better tea. The gravel content helps the evening of the irrigation, so stone becomes too soggy. This process is used in American horticulture, yeah. And plus, high mountain, high altitude means uh, temperature difference, and it's also very beneficial for the growth of tea tree. Yeah. Mm. Nowadays, it's recognized that gravel soil with a slight acid level is the best for the growth of tea trees. Actually, this it's very interesting because about almost 105 years ago, there's a book, a very famous tea book. It's called in Chinese we call it 茶经. Uh, literally, if we would just we call it tea Bible. It was written by Lu Yu, about 1,500 years ago. And in this book, it was written that it's written that the gravel, the teachers, the teachers gravel soil is the best for the growth of tea cultivar. This is our second fusion. Look at just looking some intense amber color. Uh, yeah, it's indicating some information. First of all, compared with other oolong from Fujian, like the 张平水仙, for instance, and the Guanyin iron goddess. This oxidation fermentation level is rather high, and plus because this tea going through 3 times baking, so from the tea soup color you see it's much more intense than the oolong from the South Fujian. But however, it's always with a very beautiful brightness and clarity. This is 大红袍, the red robe, Wuyi robe tea. It's very fragrant. And it's you come to the region, this Wuyi mountain region, you will you will find something very interesting. People, people, local people, they in China we have all kinds of so varied thousands different teas, right? Once they love Wuyi road, they will not like other tea because once they get used to such intensity, and they when they try other like green tea or white tea, they will probably think that's too light for them, for the flavor and the taste. That's very interesting. So the local people they only drink Wuyi road tea. 哎，那个唯一的还有没有？我还没有准备什么食品。嗯，没有。哇，the moment when I uncovered the guy one lid, the the fragrance is overflowing, so strong, so intense, and so well did. A mixed the ripe fruity aroma plus varied, varied flowery fragrance. We roti is characterized by its complexity of and very and food flavored taste. This this tea we yeah we have to say this is a tea uh, satisfies all we want, what all we want for tea, fragrance, varied fragrance, and very rich flavors and the taste. When you try um, this tea has a very interesting balance texture. Hmm. First of all, this tea it comes with a certain intensity. For sure, it tastes mellow with a certain intensity, and the plus, if your mouth feels extremely rich, it's very rich, and soury, and plus, if you are sensitive, your sensory organs, taste buds sensitive enough, probably you will immediately feel it tastes a little bit acid, uh, a little bit sour. That's a quite normal thing. This is what we call, even there is a word to describe such acid, slight acid mouthfeel. This is what we call acidity. Mm. In- Wuyi acidity. It tastes a bit sour. Do you know why? First of all, from the chemical way, chemistry way, tea chemistry, tea leaves contains a natural uh, acidity about 3%. Probably you are very surprised to know that. However, this is not technical or quality flaw because this such acid sour a slight very gentle pleasant, so it's something like when you eat some fruit, it tastes a little bit sour. That's very palatable. It will add it will add a different flavor in the food. That's the same for Wuyi rope tea. This such acidity will we say dissolve very quickly, return to into a very palatable, pleasant sensation. This is quite normal. I'm just in mentioning the case if you're very sensitive, your taste buds is very sensitive, you will probably notice. Yeah, in the case if you never drink it, this wee road tea, if you don't notice, it's totally okay. I'm just telling so because that's why this tea is so much like, especially for experienced tea drinker with the excellent texture. We're gonna say that and very worthy to have a try. 怎么说下？打我没看到，看到上去。When you degustate this tea, for oolong, you can try to stay a little bit longer, a little bit longer in your tongue, to experience the food flavor and taste. The fullest, try to stay a little bit long time, and after drinking, try to focus on your taste bud, because this tea is also a characterized by its long-chewing charm. In Chinese, we also have this expression to describe this such lingering flavor and the fragrance charm. We call it 言韵. This is to describe the quality during charm of Wuyi rope tea. So, final questions? Uh, Very charming, a mixture, ripe fruity aroma. The dominant fragrance of this tea is fruity aroma, a mixture ripe fruity aroma. And plus, when you drink it, you will taste a sweet fruitiness in the tea. I like it because the water is there's a lot of because the water is boiling. Wait a second. You see the water is. Water in, water out. Very quick. steeping time, very good. And drop clearly. Drop, please. Mm. So questions, if you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. Even with such distance from Daobei, the tea liquor, the tea soup extrudes a very well-bodied aroma. It smells so sweet, so milky, very savory tea soup color. This is Wuyi roti da Hong Pao, the big red rope. No one can resist such rich fragrance. Very exceptional. The glass you are using is very nice. This one is my favorite fair cup. This one. This one, first of all, it's made from very safe material, borosilicate. Is used. It can bear a very low temperature and very high temperature, minus 20 Celsius degree to 150 Celsius degree. Very safe for food use, and plus, 你对着 and plus, outside it's hand engraved on glass. This is a fair cup you can find. Uh, Hand engraved beautiful artistic Chinese calligraphy. It's what the calligraphy um, the poem. It's yeah, we can call it poem. The poem we hand engrave. It's one of the most famous Buddhist statue called heart statue. This is a very, especially when you uh, pour some tea, especially when you pour some dark tea with intense color. 应该找一下，找得到 very beautiful one. This one I often use in our live stream, and also we have the round one. This one is also hand engraved, beautiful Chinese artistic calligraphy. This one is light. It's a little bit light than this one. 有没有找到？上次你不是拿那个奇怪爱心的礼物吗？ If I'm interested in this, we can send you the link. 把那个名字把它奇怪怎么没有？上次不是看到一个？ by the way, this one, if you pour some intense tea soup color into the cup, it even can reflect the beautiful Chinese calligraphy on the tea. Very beautiful, very poetic. 找不到。上次你不是弄在那里吗？我是上次你不也是截屏了一个吗？ It tastes very mellow and thick. The mouthfeel is very rich and very rich and very varied. Thank you for your explanation. I'm waiting for the link. I'm trying to get that photo I took. The calligraphy just reflecting on the tea. Very beautiful. Mm. After every sip, um, it left you. Um, the tea left you lingering exceptional length and charm. And in China, this in Chinese we call means a lingering charm, very long lasting flavor and fragrance. That's what I like. And this one, huh? Right? And this is a, when you pour some like a dark tea, it will reflect the beautiful artistic calligraphy on the very beautiful, very romantic, very unique original design. This is one of my, if you ever attend our live stream, you know that this one is my favorite very cup I often use. After drinking, it creates a natural sweetness. This is what we call in Chinese tea evaluation sweet aftertaste. Mm. My tea almost looks like a crystal. Mm, uh, yeah, definitely. I just stop to smell it. Besides this tea has a great. You can bring over 10 times, over 10 times. Very suitable for receiving your guests because you don't have to change the tea over 10 times. The best way to get this tea in Chinese we call it we say sip tea, not drink tea. So when you sip tea, you will take some air with you into your mouth, and that will help you fully enjoy the flavor and the taste and the fragrance. Sip, my friend, coming. Ah. Certainly for this tea, we probably would think that when the tea with a certain acidity and strength, uh, it will not you will not smell, and it will not have fresh flowery aroma. However, this tea, just like what I explained, because thanks to the local climate and local climate, it's we call it what we call it a small climate range. If I probably my description is not so great. I mean, here this is not it's not a huge climate. This is only environment in this because it's like the please show the video again. This place you see the from the landform and a high altitude, uh, a lot of beneficial elements to improve tea cultivar tea trees, carbon and oxygen metabolism, so that which definitely help create natural aromatic substance, especially for natural substance, because it needs the tea tree needs requires a certain oxygen, need nitrogen, sorry, nitrogen. The garden very often fertilize. You see, the tea farmers will use some nitrogen fertilize because it's very helpful for the growth of the tree to have a better, to create a better natural aromatic substances. Hello, 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 welcome, hello. I'm doing great. I continue. This is our fourth. Because this tea is a very complex, interesting fragrance profile. So please, when you try the to degustate this tea, you can smell the tea when the tea is hot, when the tea is get warm, and when the tea get cold, because different natural fragrance has a different boiling point. Means the fragrance will appear when the temperature reaches a certain level, like when the 90 degree or 60. Okay, so for such fragrant oolong, special oolong, please to enjoy to the fullest the wonderful and the variety of fragrances. Okay. Steep, steeping time, water in, water out. This is my first time to use this tea. We have been waiting for some months, for some months. Even after undergoes 3 times baking, after several months of waiting, we here we say waiting because we waited the baking fragrance disappear from the tea, and now when you try this tea, if I never tell you that this tea undergoes 3 times baking process, probably you will never know because you will think that the baking level, roasting level, this tea is low. However, no, it's a medium baking. It has a medium baking level. But when you try this tea, the mouthfeel is just amazing. And you, if you not, even you cannot recognize this tea has been, for sure, it always with a slight baking texture. However, because we already waiting for some months and this fire, we in Chinese we say this fire texture disappear step by step without time. And also, if you now this is December and you can wait still for some months. Generally, for oolong, for such oolong, Wuyi road tea, we would recommend you to consume it to drink within 5 years, 5 years, because this tea undergoes 3 times baking process. And baking process is essential. This is the last step of the whole making process. This baking, in sense, the function of baking uh, process is not for only drying tea. For sure, it's very easy to dry tea. Uh, while using baking, 3 times um, baking step, is to guarantee that in a few years, the quality of this tea can be kept and remained in a very stable condition. This is the main function of baking. That's why imagine that we started to make this tea, pick up the tea leaves from the mid of April, and during those months, we bake again and again 3 times and takes a lot of effort. And also, it requires for baker artisans requires very high level to control. Imagine that once you make any mistake during any step for the last 3 baking process, it will directly ruin this tea. So when we have got a good tea, first of all, we respect a lot of respect for the efforts and the skills of from our tea artisans. Um, this is we have to we have to appreciate to the fullest because this is something precious. This is really um, something we have to appreciate. This is our fourth prism. Really looks really soury, soury tea soup color. Intense golden tea soup, bright, almost like so very very clean, translucent. And this is a Wuyi rope tea, 大红袍, big red rope. If you're interested in this tea, please go to check out tea shop link in bio. The tea, the tea leaves are um, indeed professionally uh, put wrapped into a Vulcan package like this. Such sachet, a professional sachet, you can store like 3-4 years totally without any issue. You don't have to worry because it's well sealed. However, for oolong, we always recommend you to consume to drink within 4 or 5 years. So far, any questions? Uh, very charming, pleasant, ripe, fruity aroma. and with a gentle, elegant, flowery orchid fragrance. It tastes very gentle, very mellow and thick, with a certain intensity. Plus, the palate is full flavored, um, with very complex, natural, uh, fruity, and flowery aroma. I can tell this is one of your favorites. Um, yeah, oolong tea is always, I believe, for almost for all Chinese experienced tea drinker, always one of our favorites, because oolong, first of all, this oolong is we wrote tea is from north of Fujian province, and today, generally this tea, Wuyi tea, featured by its food flavor and food flavor and very rich fragrance and the however, the oolong from south of Fujian, called in Chinese, called Minnan, Minnan oolong. While it's a little bit different, oolong from south of Fujian has a more gentle and more refreshing, highly more freshing, highly highly natural, flowery, aromatic tea. Uh, Very different, but because regarding the aspect regarding the flavor and the taste, especially for the texture, the richness of flavors, they are so interesting, they are so complex, and I believe that once you you can accept especially a certain intensity of a tea intensity, you will just love all of them, and not only this one. I personally also like the one we present last week, Zhangping Narcissus. The style is very different, the flavor style is very different. Generally, for me, my personal experience, when I have very high mood, very good mood, I always want to drink oolong, because oolong requires a high concentration, and the sensibility to enjoy to degustate fully. You can also smell the fresh left uh, on the bottom of the fare cup after you put it out. This is a very this is also a very distinct feature of oolong, a long-lasting fragrance. Okay, please zoom. I will show you the guy one I'm using today. This one is from the Chinese the Zhen. If you ever attend our live streaming, I believe you will be not, you will be very familiar with Jing De. Chinese Jing De Zhen Chinese religion presents the soaring level of pottery and porcelain making. It has more than 1,000 years making pottery and porcelain making history. And this one is made from raw oak clay, 100% raw oak clay, Chinese purple clay. We call it also 紫砂. You this kind of a clay has first of all remains very rich minerals which can help improve the tea texture and quality. Outside of this tea is hand painted with one of what very Chinese, one of the most famous Chinese tea poem. It's 炉筒. It's called the Seven Bowls of the Tea. This is a beautiful and very interesting poem. We will show you the translation in the comments. We call it Seven Bowls of Tea. The first bowl, the first sip, most of my lips and throat. The second bowl breaks my loneliness. It's a very beautiful poem. Say uh, this is painted with pure silver glaze. Because silver is metal material can get oxidated. So once it's oxidated, you can just use it. Will come with this we call it silver stick, and you just erase it, and it will very bright again. 100% handmade, uh, and hand painted from Chinese Jing de Zhen. This is the capacity of this one has a golden capacity about 100 mil. And besides, the function of this one is great. You see the pouring is very fast and very clean. And besides, the edge of this guy one is curved and large enough. It's very comfortable for your fingers to hold it. You can use the three fingers way, or you can just hold the top and the bottom of the guy one to pour tea out. This one, new arrival, very artistic. This one is my personal favorite. If you are first time to use guy one beginner, this one I strongly recommend to you. Really comfortable to use. You have my words. I guarantee that it's very good to use and looks very delicate and very beautiful. This one. If you are interested in anything while presenting a live stream, please go to check out the shop link in bio. This is our fifth. Can be bring over 10 times. Water in and water out. Please send link to this guy one. Share one. And there's something I really called Chinese legwear I would like to share with you today. I would like Chinese legwear. Chinese legwear has Chinese legwear. The first use of a legwear was founded 7,000 years ago. 7,000 years ago, even before Chinese civilization. Now I'll show you to introduce our traditional, very antique traditional like where history, like where in the past in antique China, even nowadays, like where lacquer is a natural clay. You can use on any material. You can use on pottery or porcelain, wood or plastic, any material. Uh, because lacquer as a natural clay has some like very particular properties like waterproof, and so that in the past we Chinese people use their pageants use such lacquer to glaze on the wares to keep the food fresh. And now I'll share the videos. And can you imagine this is so antique ship used in Neolithic age about 7,000 years ago. Now we'll show you another video to probably you were very curious how we get such a natural lacquer. It's from the lacquer tree. 这几个 video 你就放一下。This is the lacquer treasures in museum. Those are glazed on wood. This is a lacquer tree. Look at you cannot get the lacquer is very precious. You cannot get too much from a tree. Look at we get only little. That's lacquer where is also very precious. Okay, this is the history and little introduction about lacquer. And the teacup I will show you today, please zoom. This one here behind is a little teacup. It presents a lot of precious history about China. First of all, it's lacquer, and the second, it's what we I call Dunhuang culture. Dunhuang culture. First of all, I have to present the background of the inspiration we use on this cup. Dunhuang, I don't know have ever heard the Dunhuang cradle. Uh, Dunhuang cradle is very famous by its precious murals. And also Dunhuang displays was a very important uh, point, uh, place of antique Chinese Silk Road. Silk Road. Now I'll show you first of all a history about introduction of Dunhuang. 你发票呢？放了吧。 Okay. 什么意思？对吧？这个杯子4斤，我这个微小的，这个灯光圈，这是什么？我看看了是吧？OK OK, and this is a new arrival Chinese traditional handmade and hand painted like a teacup inspired by Chinese. The craftsmanship we use, the glaze we use is Chinese traditional natural lacquer, and this teacup is inspired by Chinese Dunhuang culture. Please look at the rich colors, rich colors, and of Dunhuang. Nowadays in China, we have we have an expression called the Dunhuang color. Dunhuang color. First of all, they are mixed up together in a harmonious way. Look at you can for such a lacquer teacup pattern. You can every piece is single piece. You can use your bold imagination to describe what you want, what you see, and what you think for the first sight. For me, it's for me it's like the flowing rivers. And also this like a teacup has looks like a Chinese danxia land form, danxia land form, very similar. I will show a video about danxia land form. You will you will be surprised by the rich colors, natural rich colors on such land. Look at this is this Danxia landform refers to the various landscape found in southeast and the southwest of China um, that consist of a red bed characterized by steep cliffs, very magnificent and breathtaking. With one day you can go there to see by your eyes. It's also a unique type of landform you can find. Okay, this is what we call beautiful. Thank you. This one really gorgeous. Wow. Every piece is single piece. Every piece is masterpiece. Original design. You can only find in our tea shop. It's made by the master Yi Chao from Yi Chao. Original design inspired by very rich Chinese culture, Dunhuang culture, and looks like, and also Chinese unique 丹霞莲风. This one. It's meant. It's made by raw clay, it's a purple clay, and inside it's painted with special mixed glaze. We call it a kohiki. This one, a very lovely flower foam, 100% handmade, a authentic masterpiece. And this one, look at it. Also, such legwear, legwear also has a very beautiful, similar oil painting texture. Look at how it looks like. I don't know what's the first impression comes in your mind for the first sight. You can use your bold imagination to describe. This one is made from porcelain. So you see the two teacups looks a little different. We're also selling some very beautiful legwear pieces, but because last previous live stream I already showed, so today I don't fully show them to you. And this is legwear. If you're interesting, and now okay, this is very beautiful, unique Dunhuang style tea tree. And now we show you a okay, sorry. First of all, I want to show you a very beautiful video about Dunhuang murals. Murals. If you're interested in any piece in our live any piece we are showing live stream, please go to check out yourself. Look at them. Those murals painted on Dunhuang grotto was painted about 1,500 years ago. Imagine that. Showing a heaven image, a Buddhist heaven image. Look at those beautiful goddess playing Chinese instruments with the beautiful flowing rainbows. Rainbow. Yeah. Okay. This one it's 100% hand painted stone, and the structure here it's wood, black wood, painted on stone, are very original design and excellent inspiration. Chinese Dunhuang by Chinese Dunhuang murals. This is a goddess playing this instrument with a beautiful red and green rainbows. She looks very happy and enjoying very much her music. Excellent teacher. Sorry, this one. A masterpiece. This one. This is the first. The details of the painting is excellent. This especially for such of colors, looks very antique. And the second tree, tea tree. Every piece is single piece. This one is also painted on the stone. A very beautiful, peaceful goddess, Buddhist goddess. a mixture color of green and Chinese red. Look at details of her eyes and her hairs flowing rainbows. Excellent piece. The frame of this for this tray is made from black wood. A very beautiful shape. You can match with any teapot you want. Look at this is how it looks like. If you're interested in any piece we are presenting live stream, please go to check out the shop link in bio. Look at this beautiful Dunhuang style teacup. Oh, this one's really beautiful. Goddess playing Chinese traditional instrument 琵琶, and this size hand painted with the Chinese calligraphy 篆书, very artistic. This one made into resin, artisan made into resin, made from Chinese purple clay. If you're interested, please go to check out the shop link in bio. And now I will show you a very interesting piece. This is my first time to show it. I haven't for a long time, but this one. First of all, I would like to ask you that do you know what kind of material? It's like paper, a paper paper cup, right? Yeah. Look, listen, the sound. In fact, it's made from ceramic porcelain. Inside its glaze is transparent teacup, transparent glaze. This is not made from paper; it's made from porcelain. Very interesting contemporary porcelain cup. This is how it's like. If you just put that, if you never told others that it's made from porcelain, they would think that's made from paper. Look at this excellent porcelain making skill. Very interesting. So lifelike. This one. If you are searching something particular to offer to your friends as a gift, this one definitely will surprise your friends or family. It's made from porcelain. Imagine that. Look at this one. Very interesting. If you're interested, please in this teacup, please go to check out the shop link in bio. And now, and this one is also a 100% handmade contemporary Chinese contemporary masterpiece. It's made from rare pottery clay called Martin fat jade. Physically, yeah, it has a very beautiful milky white. It's called literally we call it mutton fat jade pottery clay. It's not real jade. However, this clay has a very beautiful luster, just like jade, moist and gentle, just like jade. The original design, a very delicate and very interesting little teapot. 100% handmade and unique original design. Look at inside there's a bowl filter. Imagine that. It requires some excellent skill to make a ball filter. It's a so tiny hole into a such little teapot. This teapot is about 100 ml. Imagine it requires a extremely high skill to make a ball filter with such little hole teapot. Wow. And the tree. Ori, more excellent design, contemporary, contemporary pottery, clay teapot. Mhm. Wow, this is how it looks like. Very elegant and contemporary, modern, artistic, original, and this is the beautiful. Yes, definitely. This one, if you ask something particular, will surprise others. This one is very catching. It will definitely it's very catching for your eyes. Very attractive. And this is a teacup to match with a lovely, um, a lovely butterfly and with a high feet. We can look at. So lovely, amazing. Mm. Look at the beautiful texture, beautiful similar J texture, and the bright lustrous and original design. This set embodies everything, aesthetics and function and taste, everything just in one. This is the Martin fat jade pottery clay teapot I'm sharing that you can only find this clay, precious clay in China. The world, this is what are you okay. Last thing, this one. This set has a very poetic Chinese literary text. Looks it has a very elegant Chinese literary aesthetics. It's very well. First of 100% handmade, 100% handmade from Chinese Dezhen. It's painted with white kohiki glaze made from pottery clay. Outside, it's handwritten, hand painted with Chinese traditional pigment called fan hong. I read, literally, you can also find it. And very beautiful and artistic Chinese calligraphy. At the age of this guy one, it's painted with 24K pure gold. Look at how beautiful they are. The capacity of this one is about 150 mil. Every piece is single piece, original design, and excellent pottery making skill. This is what our tea shop offer to you. If you are searching something high quality, authentic, traditional, original design, you can my our our tea shop is for you. This is the cover. And this is this shape we called. This is a very lovely shape, and also have uh, this one. This one looks very elegant, with a very beautiful shape and very feminine. Outside is painted with kohiki glaze made from pottery clay. See, looks inside, outside. Very artistic Chinese calligraphy. The capacity of this one is about 170 mil. 170 mil. This is 这两个正好有一个 And also this one uh, a very elegant shape with a certain height, little height. As this is look is outside. A red pigment, aroma pigment, adds a very antique and original taste, literary taste, aesthetics on it embodies aesthetics and function. Every gaiban are very comfortable to hold it. So look at the design of the lid of the cover. This one. Okay, and we also have the teacup to match with. This glaze has a very beautiful luster and finish made from pottery clay. Outside is painted. It's hand calligraphy. So, funny questions? Uh, So funny. And the last one, last one. This one, it's from 100% handmade from Chinese Qingdezhen. First of all, please look at the mixture of the glaze. This color, rich color, is inspired what I explained in the video. The color is very rich and very varied. Made pottery clay. Uh, it's very light. Look at the track of handmade. Inside, inside glaze with a transparent. Uh, it's painted with transparent glaze, so that it's very convenient for you to clean. You can bring with any tea type you want. Very comfortable to hold it. Elegant and original taste. So far, any questions? If are interesting, okay. If are interested in any item, any teawares, we are presenting a live stream, please go to check out the shop link in bio. My name is Yitao. I'm very happy to share those wonderful teawares with you. If you don't have any further questions, it's time to say goodbye. This live stream is hosted by Yitao and my sister Mei here. Thank you so much for your precious time, and I really enjoying and we spent a very wonderful time together. You'll attend our live stream late. It's okay. Don't worry. Uh, after when we finish this live stream, we will post the record of this live and our. If you have any questions regarding Chinese tea culture, actually, please feel free to reach us out. Please message us. Once again, if you're interested in anything we are presenting, please go to check out the shop link in bio. And time to say bye. Thank you so much, and we'll be very happy and excited to meet you again in our next live stream. And ciao, ciao, bye bye. Thank you, and see you next time. Ciao, ciao.